Hello, today we're gonna talk about the Second World War.
World War II was a military conflict. Maybe it's the most famous war until nowadays. It took place since 1939 to 1945. It involved a lot of countries forming two opposing military alliances, the Allies and the Axis powers. The Axis powers was formed mainly by the Nazi Germany, the Imperial Japan, and the Fascist Italy. The Allies members varied during the course of the war. At first, when the conflict broke out in 1939, the Allied coalition were United Kingdom, France, and Poland. In 1941, its principal members were United Kingdom, United States, China, and Soviet Union. The war started in September the 1st when Germany invaded Poland. The war ended in April the 30th when the last German defensive fell in Berlin. In the same day, Adolf Hitler, leader of Nazi movement, committed suicide. There were some important people that were relevant during the developing of this war, like Roosevelt, Stalin, and Mussolini, but the more relevant and famous was Adolf Hitler.
Now, all we know the existence of the concentration camps in the Second World War, but let's get into a deeper explanation. The concentration camps were created to contain Polish political prisoners after the German invasion, but also to contain all of those who were against Hitler. For example, communists, Jews, and others. Right there, an incredible amount of atrocities perpetrated by Adolf Hitler's forces over the Jewish community were done. People of all the conditions and ages being punished and tortured. Don't caring about ages, if they were children, men, women, ill people, pregnant, or innocent in general. And of course being introduced to the gas chambers. The gas chambers were apparatus consisting of a sealed chamber in which a poisonous or asphyxiant gas was introduced. For example, poisonous agents such as hydrogen cyanide and carbon monoxide, used for killing humans or animals. Now, the saddest thing about gas chambers it was that the prisoners were allowed to go to those chambers in where, according to the Nazis, they will be able to take a shower and to take a rest of all the work that they were doing. It was seen like a prize. But once inside, they never got back.
I think it's important to remember this war as humanity, because we need to remember that we can make such a damage like that to a lot of countries, and the actions that were made to the people that end up involved were so cruel for a human being. This war is nothing to get proud of it. Just as it made technology evolve in many fields, it also caused violent behavior to become normalized. In my point of view, we can allow an event like that happens again. As society, we need to change some ideologies and make conscious of the consequences that the war have. A clear example of this is the Wall of Berlin, that represents a huge difference between the same humanity, with some of them being treated without any values only because they had a different ideology. In nowadays, this wall was already destroyed, but it will still be part of the human history.
There is only one way this war ends. Last man standing.